Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Afroz. I'm a professional makeup artist based out of Bangalore. Today's video is all about a makeup look that I would do to step out for a brunch with my friends and families on a sunny, hot day. Since my skin is a little oily and it is textured skin that I have, it's acne prone skin. How do I achieve this glowy, dewy look and not make my skin look more oily? I would be sharing some tips and tricks throughout this video. If you are interested in knowing how I've achieved this look, please continue watching. Since today's look is going to be all about a brunch Sunday step out look, I'm going to start this makeup with the sunscreen lotion. This is a sunscreen from Biore. This is a water gel formula. Since my skin is oily, acne prone, I do not basically recommend or use cream based sunscreens. I go for gel based or water based formulas. So this also is a good sunscreen for underneath the makeup. Doesn't clog your pores or doesn't look very heavy on the skin. So this is something I use on regular daily basis. Going in with the application. This also has a very thin kind of formula and has a shine in it itself, which will help us also giving a very dewy, glowy look for today than what we're trying to achieve by this makeup. I'm taking some more. I want to be generous in applying sunscreen today since it's a hot sunny day outside. I'm going to do it on my forehead and on my neck, and we should be done. In this video today, I'm going to explain every step that I'm doing, why the product I have chosen, and how does it help for me, especially being oily, acne prone skin. It is not easy to gain long-lasting, glowy, dewy look on a oily skin. We all know that. But how to achieve that are some steps I will be trying to explain in this video. So I have done my sunscreen. Something I don't want to forget today is a primer. I am using this from Renee Cosmetics. It is called Bollywood filter. Again, this is a very thin formula, has a nice pinky shine, if I can say that, which will add to the glowy look we are trying to achieve. I've just put in the areas that I have large pores and the areas I know they are, where I have major of my oiling in my skin happening. It is generally this cheek area, my forehead area, the nose area here. These are the places where I have large pores. So I am concentrating in applying the primer in these areas. Moving forward with the concealer and foundation. Using this color corrector from Huda Beauty. This is in shade peach, and for the concealer I have taken Loreal Infallible Full Wear. As I mentioned, it's gonna be sunny day. I'm gonna be out with friends in an open area. I want good coverage on my skin and a long-lasting makeup, for which I have chosen these products. Using a beauty blender to blend this out of my under eye area. Let's see if I'm able to do good coverage with this amount of the product, or I should take something extra. Let's move on with the foundation. This is Loreal True Match Foundation. It is in the shade 3D, warm undertone. Long lasting, and it has full coverage. for which I have chosen for today's outing. I am taking a beauty blender to have this blended in my skin. I sometimes like to use the beauty blender and do my makeup, then take brushes and then have that settle with the beauty blender later. This is a faster mode for me to complete my makeup. And it also blends so well and evenly in the skin that I don't need to be worried about the strokes that sometimes happen through the brushes. I think I need little more coverage. We'll be taking the concealer again. In the areas I have a little more redness or darkness, that is under my eyes here, nose area, mouth area, also a little bit of my acne scars. You would have noticed I'm using two beauty blenders, one for my under eye and one for my all over face. I'm just a bit particular in that. I do not generally use the same beauty blender all across my face. Though it's the same color family or the product that I'm using. There's also another reason that I don't want to use the same beauty blender today is because the products that I'll be using in the video will be having more blending to do, so I don't want to mix colors at this point. The complexion is done, the foundation is done, concealer is done. I'm going to immediately set that up with the translucent powder from L'Oreal Mercier. This is something I need to do immediately before I move to the next step so that I set this all up before moving on to other cream products. I don't want all of them together melting in my skin later on. So I'm setting this up first. And I am going throughout my face applying the same translucent powder. It's not only under the eyes today. And on the forehead area. For eyes today, I thought I don't want to have a very glam look. I want to have a simple, sophisticated but little shine on the eyes, for which I have chosen two products. On the base, I am going with Natasha Denona Biba palette. I am using a little lighter shade for the base. I don't think this is doing the justice for the look I'm trying to achieve. So let's change the color. I'll be using this one, mixing up with this color. This looks better now. I am not sure if the camera is able to capture these differences in colors, but I am able to do. So I was trying to achieve a light brown shade as a base all across my eye, and I'm able to do that with these two shades. Eyeshadow stick from Bobbi. This is basically a dual stick. There are two shades in here, which I think is a good buy because one full stick, I'm not sure how soon I'll be able to finish it. So I thought this is a good buy. One side of the stick, the shade is called Bronzer Pink. Okay, something we can use on daily basis. The other side is called Espresso. This I bought a few months back and I started using it. I think it's a very, very good product. You can wear it on daily basis, and also it's easy to work with. Generally, I've seen sticks that you apply and suddenly it immediately dries out and you're not able to blend it. But this product gives you that time in application and blending before it completely dries out. So it is, if you are new to eyeshadow sticks, this is something good to start off with. So I want to use this only as a liner just above my top waterline. So I have applied a rough line on one of the eyes, and taking a smaller brush to, blend it well before it dries out. So when I said I don't want a full glam look but a bit of shine, this product completely does the justice to bring that a bit of shine on the eye. It has a bit of not a too glittery effect, but there is a bit shine here, which is perfect for a day use. So I have made a liner effect here. I'm going to use the same shade in my lower waterline. Just again roughly, and I will be setting this or making it more defined with the smaller brush I used earlier. I like this kind of definition to the eye just because my eyes are a bit smaller, so this makes it a little bit bigger, so people who have smaller eyes can follow this trick going forward. I'm sure this is giving more definition to my eye, making my eye a little bigger. Moving on to the bronzer and blush. I'm not sure why the internet has stopped speaking about Nudestix, guys. This has been one of my favorite cream products since some time, and suddenly I stopped using it, but today I thought why not use it, right? And it will also help me achieve that dewy glowy look that I want today. I am gonna use this product in generous amount because it is cream based, and since my skin is oily, I don't want this to be disappearing or melting away in my skin after a few hours. Taking the same beauty blender, I'm gonna blend this into the skin. This is another reason that I said I didn't want to use the same beauty blender to have my concealer or the color corrector. I don't want to have a very harsh, defined, sculpted face. I wanted a very subtle, sophisticated look. So, keeping this mild, taking the same product on my hairline. Every time you apply a bronzer on the hairline, guys, please make sure that you're pushing into the hairline and not this side, right? You need to push it upward so that it looks natural and the sun-kissed effect that we all try to achieve by using a bronzer. A bit of bronzer on the nose area. And also don't be too harsh in pressing the product into the skin. It might take the product off the skin. So be very light-handed, guys, when you do this. When you are especially blending any cream product in your skin, be very light-handed. I can brighten this nose bridge with the concealer that we've used under the eye. I'll let it be for now. Let's see how the total look turns out to be. If required, we can do that in the end. But now I think this is fine so far. Moving on to the blush, I am using Nudestix again. A Nudestix blush. It is in the shade Salty Siren. This has been one of my favorite shades from Nudestix all time. I will be using this little generously again. As we all know, these products tend to melt into the skin very quickly. So I've dabbed a good amount onto the skin, same beauty blender again, light-handedly. I want to quickly set in this cream products I have used. So I'm using the same setting powder or translucent setting powder from Mercier. Taking a little bit on the brush, you can see this. I have buffed this into my hand and taken the extra product off and only taking what is required. By doing this step, what you're doing is setting the cream product into the skin and avoiding that from melting it further and or having the product disappear from the skin completely. So I like to do this step every time I use a cream product on my skin because I have oily skin. Just a little bit. I can see a nice shade of the bronzer and the blush blended well on the cheek. There is something I have skipped so far. I hope you guys are watching it closely and you know what it is. Any guesses? Yeah, I think that's my eyebrow pencil. I have not done that so far. So let's do that. I think without a defined eyebrow, your whole makeup is not complete. At least as per me. So good eyebrows, defined eyebrows give a complete different finished look on the face once you have done the makeup also. So starting with the eyebrows, I want to only cover the areas that I have less hair growth. You might notice that everybody's eyebrow is different, guys. I mean, you don't have to necessarily do the way I'm doing. My eyebrows are different. If you see, my first half of the eyebrow has very thick dark hair and the second half of the eyebrow has very less hair, cause of which I can also see the skin under. So my whole idea of having my eyebrow fill is to have an even color spread across the eyebrow and also give a more defined look. So just do what suits the best for you. I do not take, if you have noticed, I generally do not take much product in this area because it's already dark for me. Keep brushing it every time you do an eyebrow filling so that you don't have too much product deposited in the same place but it's spread over. I don't want it, at least I don't like that jet black, eyes or eyebrows having too much color in one side and other side there's no color at all. A very little here, just in the starting. As you see, I have a bit of gap in this side of the eyebrow. Sorry, I think I forgot to mention the eyebrow pen I'm using or pencil I'm using. This is from Maybelline. It is called Define and Blend. It's in the shade Natural Brown. Moving on to lips, I have chosen something not too dark but subtle but elegant, right? So for lip liner, I'm going with Sugar. This is in shade 02 Wood by Nude. For lipstick, I'm going with MAC. This is in shade Mullet Over. It is a powder kiss liquid lip color. This shade is one of my favorite these days. I like the way it settles down, but what we need to be cautious while using this product is the amount you take in the applicator. As you see, if I just pull the applicator, it comes very fuller. There's a lot of product in the applicator right now, so I always prefer taking the minimum, rubbing it off the extra product from the applicator and taking only the amount that I require. Because if I take the applicator as it has come out and put that on my lip, it's gonna create a messiness. It's gonna, it becomes very messy. There's a lot of product in one side of the lip and you're not able to blend it or spread it. So it is always helpful to be a little cautious this way. Moving on to the mascara. For today's look, I have chosen K Beauty mascara in the shade black. I generally like mascaras on the lower lashes also, but when these applicators are so big, I'm a bit cautious. Sometimes I avoid it when I'm in rush because mistakes do happen when you're in a hurry and the mascara is going to go to places that it's not required in. But let's try and do that today. I will have the mascara applied in the lower lashes also. Let's do this with the tip of the applicator. Very slowly. It's okay to have very less product coming, but let's concentrate and have this done. Okay, that's it guys. I think this mascara is done. What I would like to add before I end this video with my last product, this is completely optional. I am happy with this blush which I have applied using a cream product. But if you are not confident enough and if you think guys I have used cream, I know this is gonna just dissolve after a few hours, it's not gonna stay put throughout the day, but I have longer plans. What we could do to have the confidence that this blush is not gonna move or melt into your skin throughout the day, we can top it up with the powder blush. I can show you how we do that. For this video specifically, I have taken a powder blush from MAC. This is in shade Melba. Very less, just to be confident and sure that okay, I have applied blush and it's gonna be fine throughout the day. Let's do that, right? I have taken very less product. The excess one I'm taking off on my hand by dapping it. But also this product is a very user friendly, it's not high pigmented, and it gives you the flexibility to build and not have lot come over the brush and make it look patchy. Some blushes do that. I have learned lessons the hard way, hence this tip for y'all. As I said, I want to have a lovely dewy glowy look for the brunch that I'm stepping out. I want to set this up with a setting spray which will also add to the effect of the dewiness that we want to achieve. For that I'm taking this product from Colobar. This setting spray is called Fix and Glow. Okay, the setting spray is done. We are done with makeup. Today's look. I'm sure the setting spray that I have used from Colobar has helped me give some glow, and that is visible in the camera as I can see that in the mirror in front of me. I hope you're able to see the same. If you like the video, please leave some comments. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Please share this video with your friends and family. That will be of great support for me. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to interact with all of you all. And do let me know if you have any concerns, questions relating to this makeup or oily skin. I'm here to help you, happy to help you. Thank you for watching. So this will be my final look guys. I hope you've liked it, enjoyed watching this video. Let's have a closer look.